Hello, hello, everybody. Let's just kind of jump right in automatically. Oh, except for the fact that I have that in my way. Woo! There we go. But yeah, how you guys doing? We are gonna jump into this real quick, just because we've got I got show in the party, and he will be joining us in a moment as soon as I switch over to the live screen. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, say hello, show. Oh, perfect. My FC on my alt decided to put on the XP buffs. There he is. Oh no, they just used the last ones that are there. I hope someone refills those later. The one thing about going through old content like this is like, oh man, I wish I could fly in this area, but no. Oopsie. I thought. Oh, I'm a little bit further behind. Okay, I see. I see. I'm just gonna gun around these guys because, like I said, I'm technically already ahead of the curve. There's the Exarch. Oh, I forgot that I made myself smaller now. Chat's peeking out from behind me. A little bit more. Maybe I need to duplicate this screen. I have the one that fits on the Final Fantasy screens. And then I have the one that's a little bit smaller for like Switch stuff. Alright. The village itself lies ahead. Yeah, why did we take a detour this way when we could have just gone straight north? Because there's a straight pathway through here. Yeah, it stops at Fort Job, but who cares? I'm sure we'll be fine. We could take a stop at that teleportation crystal. I'm sure, no one's really in any danger. Oh, yep, no, there's the purchases of a bunch of the there we go. Okay. So I see 3 things I want to pick up here. First, you are not what I thought you were going to be, but that's okay. That's worthwhile. I actually haven't done any of that gemstone stuff, but I know that there's some cool like glamour stuff you can get out of it. How do I get up there? Well, I can't fly without it, so it's not a matter of me landing on top of it. Oh, oops, you are not coming through, but oh, interesting. There we go. Say hello one more time, just to make sure it comes through, because I just noticed that now it should be fixed.
Yo.
Yep, there it goes. So Corona is playing Dread, as I already knew, but Cho is reinforming me. And she only died once at the part that took me. It took me twice. It took Gura 3. And this is the way I have to go. Okay, 3 times. And then I haven't checked Flare, but All right, Aetheryte, and then I'll be on my way up. There we go. That'll just make transportation a lot easier as time goes on. Oh, wow. A lot further north than from Fort Job than I thought it was. Oh, yay. Hi, Mr. A rank. Good thing it's not really in my way. I really want to go back and play Dread, though, as well, just because I am Metroid fanboys. But I also want to do this. I at least want to get this part knocked out of the way before we get back to Metroid on Monday. Let's see what everybody has to say before I unlock the thing. You're here, we're oh wait. You're here. We are heading in together, yes? No, I'm inviting some friends. The exact asked that we wait, so we waited. Thank goodness. How hard was it to hold back Alice waiting for me? I don't know, guys. Looking at just the front door, it doesn't look like anything's on fire. I don't think there was anything to worry about. Everything's fine. Old Mr. Swish is just past these gates and through the woods. It is not exactly a near neighbor to the Xtarium, but as we have occupied the same region, we have built something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we've seen in recent years. We have did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that the Light Warden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have a chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. None does not simply slay a warden. Oh, wow. We're memeing here, boys. Look at that. What? One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. They can be struck down, aye, but its essence will dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile aether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordswoman, perhaps. It's a good thing I'm not a swordswoman. I'm a fist master. And turn her into a brand new warden. Well, you heard the Lady Alley say you're gonna have to wait outside. Can't have a swordswoman becoming a new light warden. Well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask the guard stand down and allow us to engage the leaders alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very well. Our warden slaying party shall include myself, the Leveilleurs, Captain Lena, and last but not least... Huh? A formidable group indeed. On into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Holminster Switch is now available. You know, I kind of wish that we could do trusts with, you know, less than light parties. That would be kind of interesting to play around with. I get why not, because obviously Your
If
trust,
only.
I get why not, because it's probably difficult to track the XP if both your and my trust go in there. All right. So ready, steady. You on the class you want to be on before we hop in?
See.
Well, now we just have to wait around. As 2 DBS, you're dragging down my queue, my dude. It's fine. All right. In the meanwhile, let's do some other things. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure something will happen eventually. Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh, shush.
Oh, that's part of this fate. Okay. I was like, wait, why didn't I get a notification of another hunt mark? That thing's huge. Oh, because it's a fate. That's why. And I'm rarely up here. Yeah, you're the dude that's informing me of the fate itself. Which I don't want to do right now. Oh, oh, hello. Okay, you big. Actually, you're about as big as the other dude that's in the fate. Why is the fate boss about the same as random mobs around? Oh, I don't have Fist of Fire on because game says I take off all your stances. Oh, I'm actually gonna get level synced going into here. Actually, now that I think about it. So what am I losing going in there? Well, no moves, which is good. Actually, I'll lose nothing because the sync is probably to 72. I bet. I bet it is to 72. Oh, right. I should adjust my my mic in Discord. There we go. Now that's lower. It should be activated more often.
Hallmeister is my highest.
Yeah. For your ninja anyway. Yeah, but I won't lose anything because it'll be syncing.
Yeah.
It'll sync in me 72, which gives me at least the enhanced Fist of Fire.
I'm 71.
Yep, I saw. The only thing that's going to be an annoyance until we go into... Oh man, I forget the name of the next dungeon. But it's a fairy name. But I won't have enlightenment. Extra AoE. My chakra basically is only for Forbidden Chakra.
John Meg.
Dongmang. That's right. I haven't heard what it's pronounced like in English. And I really don't remember what it was pronounced in Japanese anyway. Actually, in the meanwhile, I know I picked up a Elite Mark bill. There we go. So I gotta go to North Shroud. Let's go handle that while this thing doing its thing. I almost only want to fly around in this thing and then have the bike for ground transport. There it is. the further northwest, I guess. Oh wait, it's up here. Am I blind? Oh, it's underneath. That's what's happening. There it is. And it's dead. I guess now I'll go check on my squadron, because I know that my squadron on Yang is really far behind by comparison to how it is on Papa John's. Okay. On what's it called? Sorry. Let's see. Okay, so I need more. All right. More training for you guys. Get better. Do I have any enlistment papers? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think these gloves might be a better replacement for the Ember Celica. The other ones that I had, now that I'm actually here, in place were these. So it looked like this, which weren't half bad. But I think these gloves that I'm wearing now are much better. Maybe if I dyed them a different yellow. Alrighty. So we know it's honey yellow right now. Canary yellow looks pretty good. Doesn't look much different from honey yellow though. Oh, it's a little bit brighter. That's not bad. Try the canary yellow. Why does metallic yellow look even worse? So canary yellow it is. Is that like because I don't remember canary yellow. Is that similar to like the newer dragoon blue dye? head over to the market board and see what they're selling for. Oh boy. It keeps getting pushed out. It started at under 5 minutes, then to 6, now it's to 12. Dice. Oof. Selling for 14K a pop. 15K actually. And in stacks of no less than 4. Which I really don't need that much, so I will keep the honey yellow dye for now. I think this one unlocks the red mage, this distraught lass. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. I should go unlock Gunbreaker since that's going to be Yang's tank of choice. That's unlocked East Shroud? I forgot where. I forgot where. Okay, actually, I need to go to Nugurdanya. Probably eventually it goes out that direction to the East Shroud, but the start is in the Archers. Whew. All we need is a healer.
I've spoiled myself.
On what? Oh. It said something about the God's Quiver, and here it is right outside the freaking the Aetherite Plaza. I completely missed it. Anyway, spoils yourself housies. Oh, that's why I read God's Quiver bow when I thought about going to the Archery Guild. Oi, miss, fancy making yourself useful? Listen close. A gang of highwaymen has been applying their trade around these past few days. We're trying to flush them out. They're slippery buggers, though, so we need all the help we can. That's where you come in. We spotted them in the Bramble Patch, East Shroud, as I mentioned, where we're getting ready to spring our trap. All you have to do is collar anyone who strikes you as shifty and raise the alarm. We'll take care of the rest. Hi, hi, hi.
Outside of leveling my jobs, I've almost exclusively queued as tank.
Huh? You said the magic word, tank, and then the queue popped. That's actually a nice sword. For a samurai there. Alright. I gotta remember to put on my stance and charge my chakras, because otherwise we are gonna have a long fight. Old Minster Switch. Oh, that's a nice Pixies at the first boss there. So we got a white mage, a ninja. Upsy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have the right macro for that, but that's okay. That's fine. And a paladin. Oh, they must have tapped it only once. Jesus, okay. Or they don't have the Chang Stance on. That's what it is. There, they turned it on. That means my macro for greeting people is busted, and I'm very disappointed. Gonna have to redo it. Actually, do I still have? I should still have macros. Aha. Actually, these are just two, so single target probably would work better here. At least put demolition on both of them. Demolish, sorry. There we go. Yeah, it's always around you. Oh, so you've reminded me of one other thing. Foods. Yeah, I can pick up the next batch. Oh, I was gonna say I need to target something so I can use my chakra. I forgot that they took away the stun that came with shoulder tackle. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I'll hold off on my usual cooldowns until the boss. There we go. Charge. Right. Thank you for the follow. Fitui? How do you pronounce that? Oh. Nice, I was able to at least follow up on that. Now come here so I can hit you. Alright. Okay. Oh no, not my twin stakes. Oh. I'm gonna use, not now. Alright. Almost. I'm just gonna burn through this because we can get it again later. The earlier we burn that, the better. Dots. Dots and, white mage casting. I'm full on chakra and I have Fist of Fire up. Okay, yeah. So I am doing okie days. Oh dear. Forgetting your ninjutsu. I'm gonna hear about that later. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alrighty. Recharge chakra. Oh, okay, no, that's not on me. It looked like it was on me, but it wasn't on me. I'll pop this now. Double melee makes it super slow. Makes big pulls super slow anyway. I actually couldn't need that, yeah. You use shoulder tackle more often. Probably helps out a lot. You'd have to spread out that far. Like if we stay 4 cardinals, it should be okay. Ready? I need to get used to this rotation. You. Now the part that's the longest but the shortest. Shortest distance. Nothing happens. They won't spawn until we're finished here, dude. Ugh. Oh, I do have a stun. I forgot. Alrighty. One. Okay, yeah, no, take it out of the Dotone. That's very smart, my dude. Come on. That's a big chunk of ninja damage right there. Focus on the enmity here. Only just because it probably will go a little bit faster. I know that's how it kind of goes whenever I run trust. I just focus on whatever they're focusing already, and it goes that much faster. Okay, good. I have 15 seconds before Fist of Fire comes back up. Or Riddle of Fire. Ooh. Alright. Let's go beat down this boss. Fituia. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. I hear the stuff, but the animation's not going off. That's no good. Oh no, my whole system's freezing up. Did I live? Did I live? Maybe. Alright. All of a sudden I had a weird snap. Man, I'm having like some weird latency. I'm just gonna keep reacting like I can. Almost there for Brotherhood. 10 seconds. Alrighty. Come on. Finish that up. There we go. Can I not have this thing lag on me? There we go. Yahwatashi wa kataze. I got enlightenment. Ooh. I don't know what it was with that boss, but like I was rubber banding like crazy. But it was like a lot of short rubber bands rather than one huge one that I was just kind of guessing at what I needed to do. Let's do the thing.
Why did I get both commendations?
Good question. I do not know.
I sucked.
How do you know? I mean, yeah, you described that before we got in here. We do? I don't know. I haven't heard from Heidelin in a very long time. Give or take since Heaven's Word, if I'm being honest. Did she talk to us at all in Stormswood?
I forgot all.
Hmm. I know she talked to us when we were getting the
Good
blessing.
question.
Because when we got it back from Midgard Stone and sealing it away at the end of Realm Reborn, we got it back basically at the end of 3.0 Heaven's Word. But I don't think she's talked to us almost since. I wonder if anybody would have noticed if we did this and it wasn't nighttime. It's awesome. It still looks amazing every single time when you watch that. It's just like, wow. This is why you need effects animators, people, not just character animators, because that was like, mwah, to look at. You know, I expected more panicking. Everyone seems to be a little bit happier about this than I would have thought. Especially the children. Yeah, the last time that this kind of like stuck in rubber banding thing happened, my whole system went to shit. So I think right after this, I'm gonna probably make this a super duper short stream. Says the guy who's now an hour into his stream. I love how they assume the Warrior of Darkness is here when really we wielded the light to do this, basically. Nah. Off and up. That leg all right? I still see a bunch of light. Okay. We have just had a conversation before we got here, by the way. Let's see. Since we are doing, free spirit yang here, I think that second one is probably the best choice here. Sounds like a glorious adventure. Honestly, I feel like whatever the canon Warrior of Light is, they just do this for the fun of it. They're not doing it to save the world. It just happens to align with their thing. But they also have like a neutral good kind of outlook on life, so hmm.
Oh God.
Oh God, what? That sounds like an excuse. Nom noms. Nom noms. I am curious to know what's going to happen after we finish with this Heidelin Zodiac story. Sounds weird to say. Story arc. Like, what else is there left to say at this point? It's as if the sky itself disappeared into the heavens. If I didn't have wounds to attend to, I'd never stop staring. It's over, yes? I might need a moment. Without the constant glare, Lakeland seems like an entirely different place. It went from being basically pink to purple. And apparently we brought back the rain, so you want to know what? Actually, first things first. Recommended gear. Yeah, the ring. The earring, actually, I didn't need because I have Menfia's ring right now. How quickly you've justified my faith in you. So many lives, and the sky itself, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Trust parties unlocked. Okay. Before that, there's one thing I wanted to see because I did reach a new level, so I got Enlightenment, which I should already have on my hotbar. Yes, I do. And then I had a trait that I got, Deep Meditation. Guarantees that chakra will open up when I crit damage with a weapon skill. Okay, so I will be hitting Forbidden Chakra a lot more often. Good. Let me see if this sends me back to the... The Exarch is looking ahead to the immediate future. Let's see if this sends me back to the Crystarium. Now, as for how we proceed from here, the villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting of their situation for the moment. Most folk are too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the warrior of darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Yang, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? I don't know if Yang would be able to keep her mouth shut on this. Seeing as the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, though my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vothri responds to all of this. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens. A joy surely brought into you surely brought into being. Ah, and I must ask you the same discretion of you, Captain. It is my intention to share with the people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated Light Warning and has since departed for parts unknown. Yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although, I expect to be told the whole truth one day. About all of you. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray, take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not need to shutter the windows to avoid a dark, peaceful night's sleep. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the pendants? Please let Bragi know that we are bringing a number of injured, and that any restoratives in the market need to be reserved for the infirmary. If this was Kisara, I would say, I can make some restoratives. I have my my alchemist leveled up. I can do this. But Yang, nah. She punched things. We should start making our way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on back in Holminster. We already went through the village top to bottom, Alice. We should take our chance to rest. You included. Alpha no, buddy. Leave her alone. Let her be. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. So please, I wish to be left alone a while. That means you as well, Yang. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again. Just you and me, then, shall we? The way I read that was weird, but I apologize. I'm not fully trying to voice act, I'm just trying to put at least, like, a human tenor to it. I'm not trying to match voices, because I can't. Oh, we could just teleport there. What am I traveling on slow foot for now? For absolutely nothing. There ain't no reason for it. Did you get any levels from that, by the way, Show?
Nope.
Right, because it's not leveling roulette. It would have been just the straight XP for you. Well, the Crystarium seems ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there's something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I'll take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Yang. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alice both. Say that to your sister! Why are you telling me that you hope that Alice has good dreams? Yeah, it's this little rubber banding thing. I'm at least gonna finish this quest. There's Bragi. Hi, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern, like every other stumbling soul in the city. I see. Well, Captain Lena can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying a message for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holdminster. A stalwart lass like yourself might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs, make yourself known. Sure, Glenard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. Alright, this starts the class quest stuff. Or drop quests.
Roll.
This has nothing to do with Mega Man. What are you talking about?
Har har.
Stella, one more beer for table 2, and a couple pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry, we're rushed on our feet this evening, miss. Can I get you anything? Drinks around the house. Oh. That Bragi has a twisted sense of humor. God, I think he sent you to me at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years have folk all riled up and then some. What's more, there was that either business at Old Miniature Swiss. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the Warrior of Darkness who did the deed. Ah, interesting. I really must apologize for Glenard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. Most go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was to spark the kindling. You know the weak eaters that are drawn to strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will leave to pick the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones that you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. It seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying, even more than most. These are the types who have had their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters we've dubbed the Cardinal Virtues. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, they apparently shared an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as light wardens, not the kind of prey you could take down single-handed. Sure. Our virtue hunters had all been given up, but knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That Hume over there with the oversized sword is grandson. He's in it for revenge, wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. Tenacity? Tankstat? Huh? Mistel, his lad, is Lou Reek. Don't be fooled by his dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner, but seems to be on the lookout for a new one. And that's Sirig. Word is he's an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. And last we have Gyot. Dwarf and drunkard both wanted to join forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom? I see my share of competent veterans, and you have the look about you. So maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together you might collect the bounty of a cardinal virtue. Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted patronage of a successful virtue hunter. What about the patronage of one who's hunted down 4 virtues? All right. I think that's where we'll stop for tonight because I know that this thing's going to start to freeze up a lot more and more and more as time goes on. And I'm already kind of tired. Had a long talk with my folks and stuff. And this is actually a pretty good breaking point. So that's where we'll leave it for tonight. But we will see tomorrow about, first off, Joe sent me some stuff. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to go back to Metroid Dread. I'm very much looking forward to that. I can't wait to continue that on and see what we can do with that. But otherwise, yeah. We'll come back to Final Fantasy XIV stuff on Tuesday. But until then, you've all been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys come tomorrow for some Metroid Dread. See you all then.